The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates. With consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide, they do not tell us points paid, points received, or APR. They just tell us the number that you need to put in your mortgage calculator to figure out what your mortgage payment is. And of course, if you don't have a mortgage calculator, we are problem solvers at Ron Siegel Radio. Go to ronismylender.com, ronismylender.com. No, you don't need to get a loan. Just grab the app, and it does have the mortgage calculator right there. What did rates lock at yesterday? 30-year conforming loan up. Ooh, that was up a lot. 7.103. 30-year jumbo loan, that was up 7.294. 30-year FHA loan, that was up 6.804. 30-year USDA loan, rural areas, generally no down payment. That one was up 6.846 in the best loan on the market. The 30-year VA loan, 6.653. That was up. Everything is in the green. This is one area that we really don't like to see things in the green, but it is what it is, and we have no options.
It is what it is.
Let's take a look and see what the markets are doing today. We've got the S&P 500 down 16.59 as I speak to you right now. The 10-year Treasury, that one's down 6 basis points. That's the yield, down 6 basis points, 4.55. And the mortgage-backed securities, the bond, is up 29 basis points. When the bond goes up, the rate goes down. It's just mathematics. Why? What's driving these things? As I share with you on a regular basis, those numbers can all be found on that super secret website, google.com. And if it's on the internet, you know it's true. Sure it is. But let's see what's going on, what's driving this. Well, we got the second reading for the first quarter GDP numbers. You see, they give us the first reading, then they come out with a second reading, then we get the final because they can't get it right the first 2 times, so hopefully they get it right by the third time. Second reading, Q1 GDP showed that the U.S. economy grew by 1.3%, which is a slowdown from 1.6% estimate in the first reading. Even with the emergency-like spending our government is doing, we're still only seeing 1.3% annualized growth, which is a weak image if we were not spending like we are. Think about that concept. The economy is growing at 1.3%, and the government is printing money every single day, borrowing money every day. Within the GDP report, there's also a quarterly reading on PCE, the personal consumption expenditure prices, ahead of tomorrow's monthly reading, which is more real time and important. Both the headline and core readings were 1/10 below estimates, which is helping the bonds to rally. Pending home sales, which measures signed contracts on existing homes, fell 7.7% in April, lower than the 0.6% decline expected. The level of sales took a big turn after a strong March reading. We're seeing a clear response to higher rates in April, but rates made a nice improvement throughout most of May, not at the end, which could lead to higher sales figures in the next report. On a year-over-year basis, sales are down 7.4%. Apartment List National Rent Report for May showed that new rents rose 0.5%. Normally during this time of year, rental prices will accelerate through June before reversing lower. Year over year, new rents are still down 0.8% and have been negative since last August. Something that may continue to keep new rental increases lower is the higher national vacancy rate at 6.7%, which should continue to remain elevated with all the multifamily new construction comes to market. We hope at some point the inflation reports we receive capture these lower numbers. Initial jobless claims came out again. They rose 3,000 to 219,000. It's still a bogus number. There's no way this is accurate. And I'll tell you why. You've got 50 states. We know that for sure. You've got the District of Columbia. They all report different. They all collect the data different. yet the number stays the same month after month after month. Do you think there's a real likelihood of that really being accurate? That's the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.